Recently, I heard a term that, while somewhat familiar to me, was also kind of new in regards to how it was being used. Now, I'll get into who I give credit to for introducing me to it, but as of right now, the word of the day is pop-up band. Now, you may be familiar with the term pop-up store or pop-up shop, essentially a business that pops up to take advantage of a trend or maybe some seasonal event. The key thing here is a pop-up store establishes an expectation with the customer that the business is not going to be here long term. It might be, or it might not be, but you set that expectation. Well, recently I was texting back and forth with Jonathan Spencer, a casting director, musician, actor. In fact, you've probably seen him on a number of movies or TV shows because he frequently makes appearances, such as Pineapple Express, True Lies, Parks and Recreation, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. In fact, if you're a fan of the TV show My Name is Earl, you probably remember him as Kevin.
Funny how you keep getting kidnapped by us, Kevin. Maybe you should look inside yourself and see what you keep doing wrong.
Listen, when we get to Canada, I'll call him and tell him where we hid the car. And I'm still pretty sure I can talk Randy out of ditching it in the lake. Lake. Well, you do make a good point.
All right, I can do this. Stay calm. There's got to be something in here I can use to escape. What's this? Road flare?
Kevin. Oh, yeah. So I'm chatting with Jonathan, and he says, hey, I want to tell you about my new pop-up band, Slightly Famous Somebodies. And my initial reaction was, pop-up band. I don't know if I've ever heard that term. Is that a thing? Have I been missing out on this? And so I asked him, and he goes, no. That's what I call this band because it's made up of a bunch of slightly famous somebodies. But being a pop-up band gives us the flexibility to allow the duration to change or maybe the lineup of musicians to change. And I thought, you know what? That is brilliant because it gives a definition to a category of bands out there that it just makes sense, because in a world where more of the focus within the music scene is about singles rather than albums, it allows a number of bands that I think are out there that we could call as pop-up bands. We give them a category to exist without setting incorrect expectations with the audience. And in this particular lineup of Slightly Famous Somebodies, we have Laura Wiggins, who would play Karen on the TV show Shameless, Adam McIntyre, who'd play guitar for Wayne Kramer, in addition to fronting the band The Pinks, Vaylor Trucks of the Allman Brothers family and son of Butch Trucks, among many other talented musicians, all built around the vocals of Mackenzie Zimmerman, who fills the role of Stevie Nicks in the Fleetwood Mac tribute band, Rumors ATL.
Well, did she make you cry, make you break down, shatter your illusions of love, and is it over now?
And now the Slightly Famous Somebodies are getting ready to release a single, a song written by Kevin Kinney of Driving and Crying, Set in Stone.
And I know you're set in stone. You're gonna wind up on your own if you finally find a way. In this world, I know you played your part when you sang it from your heart, but you gotta change your ways. But this time,
Set in Stone, set to be released July 19th. And remember, as a pop-up band, you got to set the expectation that you never know what artists are going to pop in, pop out, or pop up as a member of the Slightly Famous Somebodies.